Now, I don't know if anybody know this, but there is some type of flu virus that's out and it's spreading like crazy. But I don't hear nobody talking about it. But I did see people get on the bus having masks on and stuff, and it's growing, it's surging. A new severe flu virus is spreading in the U.S. Watches those. This is reported January the 16th, 2026. Media pictures with several strands of influenza called H392. 10 things you need to know about this year's surprisingly fierce flu season 1, AAMB. Let me see if I can turn this around so y'all can read this. These are the things it says what type of flu is going around, what type of flu renders aggressive. Let me see. Now it's stating that this flu is aggressive and it's I don't really hear nobody reporting it. A super flu, ain't Nova. So it's some type of super flu, understanding of let me see if I could get this thing to talk. But I can't find it. How bad? Well, let me see if I get this part. Is this flu virus that's going around? You see how bad it could be? Oh God, this phone. How bad will be this winter be? The flu, COVID, RSV. Let me see. Influenza. I don't really know how much it is, but flu, COVID, RSV activity rated low throughout most of the U.S. Rates climbing as many Americans travel to gather their holidays, and the flu tosses decades and measles outbreak through the country December the 16th. Let me see if I get something else. The flu virus. The flu virus 2026. Let's see. Because I don't really hear nobody talking about it.
I was making so much money with DoorDash.
But
I wanted to earn money in my free time, but I didn't want to go out and get a boring 9 to 5. That's when I found out how much money my friend was making with DoorDash. There are opportunities in over 4,000 cities. Signing up was
Have you noticed more people coughing around you lately? Before I tell you what's really going on, let me show you something that might shock you. In the last 30 days alone, hospital visits for flu have spiked in over 30 states, and this isn't your regular winter flu. I'm Dr. Alex, and what I'm about to share could literally save your life or someone you love. But here's the thing. Most people are getting this completely wrong, and I'll prove it to you in the next few minutes. Stay with me, because at the end of this video, I'm going to reveal the one thing doctors aren't telling you that could make all the difference. There's a new flu strain making headlines in 2026, and people are calling it the super flu. But is it actually more dangerous than COVID? The answer might surprise you, and it's not what the media is saying. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're rushing through your morning routine, grabbing coffee, dropping the kids at school, and suddenly, bam, a wave of exhaustion hits you like a truck. Your body aches everywhere, and that nagging cough won't quit. Now here's what's scary. This is happening to people right now, and most of them made one critical mistake in the first 48 hours that made everything worse. I'll tell you what that mistake is in just a moment, but first, you need to understand what you're actually dealing with. The super flu isn't some mysterious virus from outer space, but here's what makes it dangerous. It's actually a specific strain called H3N2 subclade K. And think of flu viruses like actors who change costumes every year. This year's flu has changed its costume so well that our immune systems don't recognize it as easily, which means more people are getting sick. But why super? Well, data from the CDC shows this flu season is one of the worst in years, and it's showing up in places like the US, UK, and Japan earlier, and more intensely than anyone expected. Now, before I tell you how to protect yourself, let me answer the question everyone's asking. Is it more dangerous than COVID? Here's where it gets interesting. For most healthy people, the honest answer is no. COVID-19, especially in its early days, spread worldwide and caused long-term issues like loss of taste or smell that lingered for months. But here's the catch, and this is critical. This year's superflu is tougher than usual because our bodies have less built-up protection against it, and the flu shot this season doesn't match it perfectly. That means it could lead to more hospitalizations, especially for older adults, young kids, and people with health conditions like asthma or diabetes. The superflu might not cause as many long-haul symptoms as COVID, but it can feel more intense up front with body-wide aches. So it's not more dangerous in every way, but it's definitely no joke, and here's why you need to pay attention. If you've caught this flu, and you might have it right now without even knowing, it usually hits suddenly. Watch for these signs. A sudden high fever above 100.4 degrees or 38 degrees C that makes you shiver and sweat. Extreme tiredness where even lifting your phone feels exhausting. And body aches so intense, it's like you've run a marathon when you've only walked to the bathroom. But here's the warning sign. Most people miss. And this is crucial. If you have trouble breathing, chest pain that doesn't go away, confusion, bluish lips, or your fever stays high for more than 3 days, you need to see a doctor immediately. For children, watch for fast breathing, not drinking enough fluids, or extreme fussiness. These could mean complications like pneumonia, and waiting even a few hours could be the difference between a quick recovery and a hospital stay. Now let me tell you how this thing spreads, because understanding this could prevent you from getting sick in the first place. When someone who's sick coughs, sneezes, or even talks, they release tiny droplets into the air. You breathe them in, or you touch surfaces like doorknobs or phones where these droplets landed, then touch your face, and boom, the virus finds its way into your body. The reason this strain is spreading so fast isn't because it's super strong. It's because it's super sneaky at avoiding our immune defenses. But here's where people are making huge mistakes. And I need to bust some myths right now, because believing these could literally put you at risk. First myth, this flu is a government conspiracy or related to 5G towers. Look, I get it. There's a lot of misinformation out there. But this is simply a naturally mutated flu virus. Flu viruses change every year. That's basic biology, not a conspiracy. Second myth, and this one's dangerous. If I got the flu vaccine, I won't get sick. The truth? The flu vaccine reduces your risk and makes symptoms milder if you do get sick, but it's not 100% effective. Think of it as a seatbelt. It greatly improves your safety, but it's not a force field. Third myth that could harm you. Antibiotics will cure the flu. Listen carefully. Antibiotics kill bacteria, not viruses. The flu is caused by a virus, so antibiotics won't help and might actually harm you by disrupting your gut health. And here's a myth that keeps people sick. You can catch the flu from cold weather. You catch the flu from other people, not from weather. Cold weather just brings people indoors, where viruses spread more easily. Now here's what you actually need to do if you get sick. And remember that critical mistake I mentioned earlier? Here it is. Most people try to push through and keep working, and that's the worst thing you can do. Rest is your best medicine. Your body is fighting a war, and it needs energy to win. Stay home, sleep as much as you can, and don't try to be a hero. But here's the game changer that most people don't know. If you see a doctor within the first 48 hours of symptoms, they might prescribe antiviral medications like Tamiflu that can shorten the flu's duration and reduce severity. These work best when started early, so don't wait. Drink plenty of fluids. Water, warm tea with honey, soup, coconut water. Anything that keeps you hydrated, because when you have a fever, your body loses water faster. For fever and aches, over-the-counter meds like acetaminophen, that's Tylenol, or ibuprofen, that's Advil, work wonders. Just follow the directions on the bottle and never exceed the recommended dose. Warm salt water gargles can soothe a sore throat, and chicken soup isn't just comfort food. It actually has mild anti-inflammatory effects.
Hey friends, Eric here, and in this video I want to talk to you about how you can retire with just $300,000.
It actually has mild anti-inflammatory effects. Now let me give you the action plan that actually works. Do get your flu shot if you haven't. Even this late in the season, it can still help and protects against other strains. Do wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. And here's a trick. Think of singing Happy Birthday twice while you scrub. Use hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol when soap isn't available. Do wear a mask in crowded spots, especially if you're sick. Do stay home if you feel ill because going out just spreads it to others who might be more vulnerable. Do boost your immune system with sleep, healthy foods like veggies and fruits, and light exercise when you're well. Now here's what you absolutely should not do. Don't ignore symptoms. Pushing through can make you sicker and lead to serious complications. Don't share drinks, utensils, or personal items with others. Don't skip ventilation. Open windows to let fresh air in, because fresh air actually reduces virus concentration. Don't touch your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth, because this is exactly how viruses get into your body. And please, don't spread rumors or panic. Share facts, not fear. Here's the bottom line, and this is what I want you to remember. The superflu is real. It's spreading, but it's not unstoppable. Most people recover completely within a week or two with proper rest and care. The key is taking it seriously without panicking. Prevention beats cure every single time. Protect yourself with simple hygiene. Get vaccinated, and take care of your overall health. If you do get sick, rest, hydrate, and don't hesitate to seek medical help if you need it. We've gotten through health challenges before, and we'll get through this one too. You're tougher than you think with the right information. Now here's what I need you to do right now. If this video helped you understand what's really happening with the superflu, hit that like button because it helps more people find this information. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video where I'm going to reveal the 3 foods that actually boost your immune system, and number 2 will surprise you. Share this video with your friends and family so they have accurate information too, because knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. Drop a comment below and tell me, have you dealt with the flu this season? What symptoms did you have? Let's support each other. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Imagine this. You're sitting at the breakfast table pouring your morning coffee. Everything feels normal. But what if that unexplained tiredness, belly discomfort?
I wanted to spread this out because I got sick. I don't know where it came from, but I noticed that I was on a bus. The bus drivers are wearing masks. The outpour masks on your face and stuff. That means something is going on and nobody's really reporting it. So if you don't really catch the news or things that be going on, the increase on masks and stuff is going on. The bus driver had masks on. Everybody have masks on. So if you don't know that's what's going on, you're showing signs of something's not being reported. So I just want to keep you aware of stuff that's happening and realize there definitely flu in the area and make you safe. Cause I know I'm starting to get sick and I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I just want to make y'all aware of what's going on in this world. I don't feel well. I also woke up, I was like, you know what? Why am I getting like really sick? And I got a fever and everything. I was like, okay. So I'm sick and I want to make sure you're safe too, Miss Nova, Miss Anna. Miss, because it's a lot going on in this world. And I'm like, I'm sick. And it's getting worse. Then your brain starts going, combining crazy. But I wanted to make sure you was okay and stuff and make sure, I got your back. So you jump in front of it. The big thing is don't touch your face. That's where the virus spread. So if you go on a bus or you're around people, keep everything covered. If you sneeze or sleep around somebody who's sneezing, don't touch your face because the virus spreads quicker when you start touching your face. It'll keep you more aware of everything. Anyway, I just want to share that with you. And remember the biggest thing, get some rest. Get some rest because that's something that's going to help you. Hey, S Child, what's up, mama? And that's it. I'm going to try to go back to sleep. But I woke up, I was like, I don't feel good. Because there's got to be something in the air. I really didn't hear nobody reporting it. So I was like, well, and it was like, it's the worst one, but nobody ain't saying nothing. Then I took it on about on the news. They're not talking about it. In the meantime, people getting sick. Anyway, I just want to share that with you. And I never realized how much black we touch our face, but we know now. Y'all protect yourself and stuff and, and keep in mind. I think the reason why they reported is they want more people to get sick. They said it's bad as COVID. So make sure you're aware. Make sure you're safe. So anyway, I love you all. I'm going to sleep. What's this thing?